Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today I would just like to talk to you about energy drinks. In my experience, I've been taking one of these once a day for an entire year, and let me see what it's done to my mind. So I found out within a couple of months when I drink this, I no longer get that high that you get with drinking energy drinks. So like when I first take one, I'm like, oh yeah, let's go, let's do all this sorts of stuff. And then like after a few months later, it's like, oh, I up and then I drink it and it's like, okay, I feel normal. And then I never got that same high again. And also I'm feeling a lot more tired when I'm taking the energy drink. So after that first month, when I take these energy drinks, I start feeling more tired throughout the day than if I did not take it. So I had to quit. And when I quit the energy drinks, I started feeling better and I had way more energy than I did before taking the energy drink. So basically what these things did, it just gives you that pick me up for like a few days, and then after that it's like you're hooked on it. These things have about 150 milligrams of caffeine, so I've been taking that for every single day, one can of these a day for an entire year, and I felt that my mind was very not clear. So when I did not have one of these drinks for a day, I couldn't really put out full sentences. Like I couldn't really articulate my words or anything like that. It's like I was finding it hard for me to think, finding it hard for me to even have energy to do anything, play games, work out or anything like that, because I was just hooked on these things. Fortunately, right now I'm able to cut back on it. Have I cut back on it completely? I think I can. I'm not addicted, all right? I'm not addicted to, although I have been drinking it nonstop for an entire year. But I limit myself to drinking one of these per day, because if I drink more than one of these per day, then I know I have a serious problem. But like one of these, I think we good, right? I think we good if it's just one of these. But still, one of these is still pretty bad for me. So when I stopped taking it, after the first week of not taking the energy drink, I started feeling much better. I had more energy. So I thought to myself, is like, why should I even keep? It's just gonna make me feel bad. Like I know in the initial feeling, you're gonna feel that high, you're gonna feel that rush, and you have all sorts of energy. But then after you take it so consistently, it's like, oh, I'm so tired and stuff like that. It's like, you know how when you have the feeling of cutting carbs out and then all of a sudden your mind is more clear? It's something like that. These things are pretty bad for you. But for science, I took these for an entire year, and yeah, again, my head was not even in it. Also, another thing I noticed is that when I kept taking these energy drinks plus caffeine or like coffee or anything like that, something that has a lot of caffeine in it, I felt like pretty I felt like high. I mean, I've never done drugs. I never gotten high before, but I felt that kind of like lightheadedness. Not lightheadedness where you're gonna faint or anything like that. It's like when you suddenly move quickly, it's like you don't feel like you're spatially aware inside of your body. It's like you feel like you're outside of your body, and it doesn't feel good. And I had to play around to see what it was. I thought it was artificial sugar first because I've been sugar coffee for a while, and when I cut off the artificial sugar, I thought it stopped, because that means I also cut off the coffee when I cut off the artificial sugar. So I thought it was the artificial sugar. So I took that out of my diet and I started feeling better. And then I swapped over to energy drinks, and that's when it all came back. And then yeah, then I noticed that it was the energy drink that made me feel that kind of woozy. That really affected me a lot. So hopefully I'm gonna not drink these things again. I still have these few left, but I bought like 40 of these. Why? Why did I buy so many? I don't know, man. I'm not addicted, but I do like the taste of, like, I tell people I like the taste of these things. I'm not doing it for the caffeine. All right, I'm not doing it for the caffeine, but I just like the taste. I think I'm in denial at this point, but I'll finish these up. I'll never buy energy drinks again. Hopefully, I won't, because they don't do anything good for you. Any energy drink, pre workout, or anything like that, I mixed them all together within that year, and it didn't do me good. But I did try to stay below the recommendation or the maximum dosage that you should drink, like 400 milligrams. I always stay below that. Like the max I ever done in one day was like 300, and I really felt bad. So let's try and let's not do caffeine. I right now I'm a little bit of a detox caffeine phase, so I think I had one of these this morning. Detox, yeah, my butt. Okay, well, get with me here. I only had one of these this morning, or yesterday. I only drank like 25%, and then this morning I finished it. So technically, I did one in 2 days. But throughout the week, I've been pretty good. I didn't drink it God dang it. Okay, so I'm slowly not drinking this, but since I still have some left, I have to drink it, right? You don't want to waste it, so I'm gonna have to drink one of these. Yeah, I do have to finish these by the but I don't know if I should, because if I do, I get hooked, and then bad things happen, and I don't want that bad things happen. I think not doing it at all is like the best recommendation that I could do. But so yeah, guys, in conclusion, I strongly recommend not doing any pre-workout or caffeinated drinks if you don't need it, because it really did a number on me. Like even coffee, when I swapped over to coffee than just the energy drinks, it still had the same effect. Like coffee, I started getting decaf now, decaf coffee, because I like the taste. I always tell people I like the taste. I'm not in it for the caffeine. All right, I ain't a caffeine junkie here. I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it for the taste. Like even for these drinks right here, I do it for the taste. I'm not doing it for the caffeine. Yeah, you gotta believe me. But yeah, I mean, yeah, when I swapped over to coffee, it still felt the same way. So I had to cut that coffee, got decaf, and now I feel a lot better. And I'm enjoying coffee, the taste coffee without the caffeine, and my mind is more sharp. So yeah, I think I'm doing pretty well. I just got to finish these off as slowly as possible. Obviously, these things don't expire too fast, 2026, right? So we should be able to get this done like once a month or something, and that'll be fine. But other than that, let me know what your experience is when you started drinking monsters or energy drinks, because it's not a good experience, man. It's not a good experience at all when you're hooked on it. So, guys, let me know what you think. Comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.